Hi, I'm Natalie, and I'm going to give you 3 tips to make your playing better almost immediately. And I'm going to throw in a 4th bonus tip at the end of this video, so stick around for that. Tip number 1, get your piano tuned. First of all, it's more motivating to practice on an instrument that has good pitch and good tone. And also, good tuning will preserve the life of your instrument, because what tuning does is it helps your strings maintain the proper tension. Most technicians recommend that you have your piano tuned about every 6 months. Now, depending on your area and weather conditions, some geographical things like that, your piano can maybe go a little bit longer than that. Some pianos may need to be tuned more often than that, but the 6 month is kind of a good middle mark. If you wait too long between tunings, your instrument may need to be repitched, which is a significantly more expensive repair than just a regular maintenance tuning about every 6 months. A good tuning will cost somewhere between $100 and $150 on average. You may have tuners in your area that are a little bit cheaper than that, some that may be more expensive. That's kind of just a ballpark figure. The second tip I want to give you is to play with good rhythm. Think of rhythm as music's heartbeat, and you want it to sound steady based on the tempo of whatever song you're playing, whether it's fast or slow. Nice, even, steady beats. One way to make that a little bit easier is to count aloud. So identify the time signature of whatever song you're playing and then find beat 1. Like, where is that heavy beat? And then say the beat 1 louder than all the others. So if you take the song Amazing Grace, that's written in 3/4 timing and it comes in on beat 3. So I give myself those counts: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And I'm going to count out loud like that the entire time. Another way to help with that is to get a metronome. Now, you can buy an actual metronome that you can sit on your piano or plug into your wall, but you can also download a metronome app. And that's a little bit more of a cost-effective way, and it's extremely convenient. Another way to have good steady rhythm is to play along with other tracks. Put the CD on with that song or have it playing on your phone sitting on your piano stand and make yourself play along with it and stay with the group or the artist that's singing it or playing it to help you establish that steadiness that never changes. You've got to have steady rhythm, especially if you ever want to play for others to sing or to play. My third tip is to establish a consistent practice routine. And what I mean is, it would be better for you to practice 15 minutes a day, 5 days a week, instead of wait until you're one day off and then try to spend an hour and a half and then not visit the piano again until the next week. So find a time that works best for you to just get smaller bits of time in more consistently. And what that will help you do is develop muscle memory. As you're learning this new instrument, your fingers and your wrist, your arm, your elbow, and your shoulder, everything is learning a new position. And that's a good thing, but you need to visit that position very often, very consistently, for your body and your brain to kind of learn the correct fundamentals for having good posture, good fingering, and in addition, it will help you learn your songs better, more thoroughly, if you practice them more often in smaller amounts of time rather than just trying to cram it all in on one day. I want to throw in just one more bonus tip for you, and that is to change the order of the chord that you're playing. So if you've learned to play root position triads like this, one way you can make your playing sound a little bit more advanced is to change the order of that chord. So if you have learned that a G chord has a G, a B, and a D, let's change the order of that around and see if we can't make this sound a little more full. G, D, B. So let's take a song in the key of G. We referenced Amazing Grace earlier. This is just using using a root position triad. Okay, now let's take that same chord and expand it. So instead of doing the 1, the 3, and the 5, we're going to do the 1 of the chord, the 5 of the chord, and then that 3, which would have been here, let's put it in the other octave. Go to a C chord and do the same thing. Back to a G chord. So notice that changing the order of the chord and adding in more of a rolling pattern instead of just playing it as one blocked chord made my playing sound more full. But really, I was using the exact same notes that I had already learned for the simple root position triad. I just expanded it over that octave and a half, and it makes your playing sound better immediately. Please check out my website, natalierainsmusic.com, for my hymn playing course, Foundations in Hymn Playing, and upcoming sheet music and more video lessons to help your playing move to the next level.